Phil, just before we touch on Saturday's game against Yeovil, how pleased were you with the clinical nature of last Saturday's performance on a similar parallel to Kings Lynn and Aldershot games?
Yeah, I think preparation was good and the attitude of the players was excellent. As I said after the game, cup shocks in the FA Cup and a few shocks in the FA Trophy, they do happen if the preparation isn't right and the way the lads applied themselves was good. But like you said, the clinical nature of the performance is the most pleasing factor because when you get in those key areas of the pitch, it's important we show that ruthless side, and I felt we did that at the weekend. And wins and goals breed confidence, and we were pleased to progress.
Saturday's game against Yeovil is the first league game we'll have played in 20 days and the start, really, the second half of the season. How much are you looking forward to the running?
Yeah, I wouldn't class it as a running yet. It's like I said, I've got a whole half of the season to come. Looking forward to it. I think the squad's in decent shape. Got to make sure that we look to improve in all areas. Keep our discipline on the pitch because the last 3 games we've lost have been played when we've been down at 10 men. Not all our own fault, I have to say that, but I think that's key. That especially away from home when decisions go against us, I've got to make sure I keep my cool on the touchline as well. And we keep our focus on what we've got to do in each and every game. And starting with Saturday at Yeovil, we know what happened when we played them here. That's gone. We now look to go down there, I'd say, full of confidence after the win at the weekend and start the second part of the season.
Obviously, you mentioned the red cards there. One of those games was here against Yeovil. What did you learn from that game about Yeovil, and what sort of edge does that give us going into this game?
Well, I think more or less the squad will be the same for them. Not too many changes. So we know the players because we played them recently. We know more or less how they're going to set up, and it's up to us to find a way to unlock the door like we did at the weekend. It's a decent pitch down there. It'll be a good game. They've got some decent players as they've shown this season. Had a couple of indifferent results of late. But we've got to make sure we focus on ourselves and being right at the top end of our performance level.
You've mentioned before in previous interviews Harry Lennon and Paul Mullin had some injury issues. What's the update with that?
Yeah, they've both been back in training this week and trained some part of the week. And, we'll monitor them, closer to kick off and make the right decision for the team for this game. Obviously, with them both, they're 2 players who've made significant contributions so far this season. But the lads who stepped in at the weekend obviously did really well. So, we'll think long and hard about that and hopefully make the right call.
Now again, Saturday, like we've had so many times this season, there's set to be another good way following. How important is it that they get right behind the lads like they always do? Yeah,
listen, I think the way support has been exceptional for us this year. And as ever, it's important that we reward the money the supporters have spent. They'll get behind the team if they see the manner of the performances they have done on our travels. And it's a team effort. Football is a team effort, and the team. What I mean by the team, I mean the supporters, the team, the staff, everybody pulling together, and every supporter who comes to the game at the weekend has got to be saying, right, I'm going to play my part and get right behind the team. Every member of staff who's on the coach has got to do everything they can to make sure that we get the points, and that's what it's all about. And we're looking forward to getting our league campaign off and running again at the weekend.